Happy Tuesday, 3rd grade. Make sure you get your name at the top of the paper. Today we're on lesson 58. It starts on page 370. So turn to page 370 in your book. Do your power up. When you're done, press play and we'll correct it together. First one. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 36 divided by 6 is 6. 16 divided by 8 is 2. 63 divided by 9 is 7. 40 divided by 8 is 5. 12 divided by 6 is 2. 81 divided by 9 is 9. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 27 divided by 9 is 3. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 72 divided by 9 is 8. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 56 divided by 8 is 7. 24 divided by 8 is 3. 36 divided by 9 is 4. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 54 divided by 9 is 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. 42 divided by 7 is 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 64 divided by 8 is 8. 16 divided by 4 is 4. 7 divided by 1 is 7. 18 divided by 9 is 2. 48 divided by 6 is 8. 28 divided by 7 is 4. 14 divided by 7 is 2. 0 divided by 3 is 0. 45 divided by 9 is 5. 21 divided by 7 is 3. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 48 divided by 8 is 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Counting, we're counting by fours from 60 up to 100. So we go 60, 64, 68, 72, 76, 80, 84, 88, 92, 96, 100. A, money. It says $5 minus $2.25. Well, I know $5 minus $2 is going to give me $3. Minus 25 cents is going to give me $2.75. If I go and cross these out and borrow, I'm going to get the same thing. Start thinking about how you can do some of those problems in your head. B, $5 minus $1.63. I know that $1 minus 63 cents is going to be 37 cents because 3 plus 7 is 10. And then 1 plus 7, or 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, so if I go in and borrow, I'm going to get the same thing. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 6 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. So you get $3.37. C, $5 minus $3.35. 0 minus 5, can't do that. Cross out the 5, make it a 4, change 0 into 10. Cross out 10, make it a 9, change 0 to 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 3 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. So you get $1.65. D says 35 plus 49 plus 110. 5 plus 9 is 14. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 4 more is 8. Plus 1 more is 9. 1 plus nothing is 1, so you get 194. E, compare 1 mile or 5,000 feet. Well, 1 mile is 5,280 feet, so that would be greater than 5,000. That's a 5, not an 8. F says Tupik arrived at the bus stop at 4:45 p.m. The next bus is scheduled to arrive at 4:54 p.m. How long can Tupik expect to wait for the bus? So if he started waiting at 4:45, and the bus comes at 4:54, I can do later time minus earlier time. to get my answer. 4 minus 5, can't do that. Cross out 5, make it 4, change this into 14. 14 minus 5 is 9. 4 minus 4 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. So he can wait 9 minutes. G. Jaslyn has $20. Does she have enough money to purchase 3 tickets that each cost $6.99? Well, $6.99, that's only 1 cent less than $7. 7 times 3 is $21. So if she only has $20, does she have enough money to buy those tickets? No. She's about $1 short. H, calculate. Start with 25 times 2. It's like 2 quarters. I get 50 plus 170. It's going to give me 220 minus 100 is going to give me 120. Problem of the day says choose an appropriate problem-solving strategy to solve this problem. Kalinda baked a cake that measured 12 inches by 9 inches. If the cake is cut into square pieces that are 3 inches on each side, how many pieces will be cut? So draw that cake. We've got 9 on the sides and 12 on the top and the bottom. 9, I have 3, 6, 9. There are 3 3s and 9. So I'm going to divide it into thirds. Because then this piece would be 3 inches, this would be 3 inches, this would be 3 inches. And then how many 3s are in 12? Well, 3 times 4 is 12. So I'm going to divide it into 4 pieces there. So it would be 3, 6, 9, 12 inches. How many total pieces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So she's going to have 12 pieces. Go ahead and flip it over for us to learn our new concept. Our new concept today is multiplying 3-digit numbers. When we multiply 3-digit numbers, we need to remember that first we're going to multiply the bottom number times the ones column, then we're going to do it times tens column. Today we're going to add, we're also going to do it times the hundreds column. Okay, so the bottom number we got to multiply by all 3 of those. Let's look at this first example. What would be 3 times 3? 3, 6, 9. So 9 is right here. Then 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. So we get 369. This next one we're going to have to regroup. First we do 3 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 1 goes up. 8 comes down. Then we're going to multiply, then add on the 1. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 1 more is 16. 1 goes up. 6 comes down. Multiply, then add. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 1 more is 13. So we get 1,368. Let's look at our example 1. It says, there are 365 days in a common year. Every 4th year is a leap year with 366 days. How many days is 4 years in a row? Well, we have 365. The first year, second year, and 3rd year. So that would be 365 times 3. The leap year has 366 days. That's 1 more than 365. So we'll have to remember to just add 1 more day onto the end once we find our answer for that extra day that's in a leap year. But first let's do 365 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 2 goes up, 0 goes down. Multiply, then add. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 2 is 26. Multiply, then add. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So we get 1,460. Now, don't forget to add just that 1 more on. 1,460 plus 1 is 1,461 days. Example 2 says tickets to the school play were $3.75 each. How much money would 3 tickets cost? So we're going to do $3.75 for each ticket times the 3 tickets to figure out how much that would cost. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 goes up. 5 comes down. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 more is 22. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. Don't forget your decimal point, 2 in, right, because we get 25 cents. So $11.25. Example 3 says, when the gate of a stadium was open for a concert, people passed through the gate at a rate of 100 people per minute. At that rate, how many people passed through the gate in 10 minutes? Well, in this chart here, you can see in the first minute, 100 passed through. Second minute, 200. Third minute, 300 had passed through. Fourth minute, 400. So we're just really multiplying by 10. So if we do the same thing for 100, $100 per minute times 10 minutes. Remember when we multiply by 10, we add an extra 0? So 100 plus one more 0 would be 1,000 people. Example 4 says a landscape architect is designing a border of plants and trees for a parking area that has a perimeter of 356 yards. What is the approximate perimeter of the parking area in feet? We're going to use mental math. So if it's 256 yards, remember there are 3 feet in each yard, so we need to multiply times 3. But first, let's round this. Let's go ahead and just round it to the nearest 10. 5 looks at the 6. The 6 says go up one time, but actually I changed my mind. Let's just keep it at 250 because that's a really compatible number to multiply by 3. Because if we think about 25 cents times 3, we get 25, 50, 75. So 225 times 3, 250 times 3 is going to be 750. You can double check that math. 3 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 15. 1 goes up, 5 comes down. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So it's about 750 feet. Go on to our lesson practice at the bottom. Go ahead and try these first by yourself on page 373. Then you can go ahead and press play and we'll correct them together. A says 234 times 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So you get 702. B says $340 times 4. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So you get $1,360. C says $4.25 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 2 goes up, 5 goes down. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21. We got 1, 2 decimal point. And don't forget your $sign. E then says, at $2.47 per gallon, what's the approximate cost of 4 gallons of milk? Well, $2.47 is really close to $2.50. So then when we multiply that by 4, 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 1, 2 decimal point. It's about $10. Let's go ahead and do some of those problems in your homework together. Go ahead and put your name at the top first. And we're on number 8. It says, if 5 plus n equals 23, then what number does n minus 5 equal? 5 plus n is going to be 23. Missing number in an addition sentence to find the answer. We subtract. We get 18. So then we have to plug in 18 for n. So n minus 5, or 18 minus 5, we get 13 for our answer. 9. What's the perimeter of this figure? Measurements are in feet. So we've got 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7. All right, because here we got 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7. 6 plus 6 is 12. 7 plus 7 is 14. 12 plus 14 is going to be 26. It said it was in feet, so A, 26 feet. B says to describe each angle as acute, obtuse, or right. So if we look here, we can see A is smaller than 90, so that would be acute. B is 90 degrees. It's like the corner of a paper. It's got that little box, so it's a right angle. C is smaller again, so that would be an acute angle. And then D, you can see, is bigger, so that would be obtuse. So you can write angle A equals acute, B right, C acute, and then D obtuse. And then in the box I just wrote B, C box. 12 says which segment appears parallel to AB. Parallel to AB. Never going to touch it. You could have EF, you could have DC, you could have HG. Those are all going to be parallel to it. I'm just going to use DC. Number 14, we've got a big ol' addition problem. It says $3 plus $4.39 plus $12.62. 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 2. Don't forget to bring your dollar sign down, so we get $20.01. Flipping it over, number 27 says if 4n equals 24, then which of these equations is not true? What does n equal? 4 times 6 equals 24, so n equals 6. So let's see which of those is true. Does 24 divided by 4 equal 6? Yep. Does 24 divided by 6 equal 4? Yep. Does 2 times 6 equal 12? Yep. Does 4 times 6 equal 6? No, that equals 24. So D would be our answer. 30. On a road trip across the country, Quan drove 387 miles the first day and 409 miles the second day. If he drives about the same distance each day, approximately how many miles will Quan drive in 5 days? Well, 387 the first day, and then 409 the second day. Notice those are both really close to 400, right? This is just a little bit under 400, this is just a little bit over. So if we do 400 miles a day times 5 days, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 4 is 20, we'd get 2,000 miles. Good luck on the rest of your problems. Make sure you ask any questions on Zoom.